97.7 WNEW, New York.
What country you from?
What?
What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
What?
English, mother. Do you speak it?
Yeah.
Then you know what I'm saying.
What?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, mother. Say what one more damn time.
Do it again.
Okay. What?
Yeah. Destroy.
What month?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
F you to all this news coverage of the JFK Jr. thing.
You've had it?
Totally had it. Enough already. You turn your TV on, boom. Hours of coverage now of the memorial service in New York, which has just screwed the roads up. Clinton comes in. Everyone comes in, and the news is working it like it's the Oscars. Swear to God, I'm watching it because I couldn't get away from it.
It was on every channel.
Every channel.
Yeah.
Limo after limo is pulling up, and the people are talking like, and here's Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger in a conservative suit walking his way up the stone stairs to the church.
Yeah.
And now here's Ted Kennedy getting out of his limo looking very somber. No crap, he's looking somber. He's looked somber for a week now, and you've showed every single piece of it. I mean,
they should have had Joan Rivers out there on the carpet if they were like doing it like the Oscars.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, William Kennedy Smith, look at him. Hey, rapist, come here. Where'd you get those shoes, huh? Ted, what are you wearing? Look at you, you fat pig. Put down the Twinkie. I wouldn't be caught dead in a suit like that. Oh, maybe I shouldn't use that word here. What do you think, Melissa? Well, Mom, shut up. You skinny little leech.
They were treating it like the Oscars.
Now, Anthony, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people taking this JFK Jr. thing very, very serious, okay?
Which is fine. I don't care how you feel about it.
Let me ask you one question, though.
Born.
If he wasn't like a GQ type of guy,
yeah,
would there be as much
no
coverage?
No. If he was just some schlep who moped around New York, went to the same places, did the same thing,
but wasn't as handsome,
right? The chicks didn't find him attractive. You wouldn't be seeing this. And don't lie to yourself and start bitching at me. You know it's the truth. If this got magazine editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know our buddy Mark Golan?
Sure.
Works over at Details now.
Right.
You think if you look like Mark, there'd be... Look, I like Mark. He's a great guy.
Mark's coming in soon. I can't wait to tell him what you said about him.
I'm just saying, if he looked like that, they wouldn't be making a big deal. If the whole couple, the three that were flying in the plane, him, his wife, and the other one, bunch of fashion mob, think it wouldn't be a big deal.
I have a better one.
Right.
Pretty much just as famous as JFK Jr. in this town.
Absolutely not. You're seeing this because he takes his shirt off and played football in Central Park, and the girls were walking with crazy glue dripping. That's why you're seeing this.
Oh, wow.
You think the girls would be going up to that door and leaving flowers and picture after picture of them just weeping and weeping?
Don't forget the poems, Anthony. People writing poems.
Right, poems. If he looked like Michael Kennedy, right? If he would have gotten the Chipmunk Kennedy look. There's distinctly different Kennedy looks.
Yeah.
There's that Chipmunk look, which, I don't know, the girls don't seem to go for.
Mm-hmm.
And then the John look, which just spurs a week's worth of coverage on memorial services.
Well, I imagine after today it's finally over.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think tomorrow we'll get... It's been a week since John Kennedy Jr.'s plane was missing. And my mother calls me up. She doesn't call for anything that we do on this show.
And we've done some sick stuff. And she listens every day, right?
Pretty much.
She's listening right now, I'd imagine.
I would probably think.
Okay.
You know, the JFK Jr. stuff was a little much. I'm like, Ma, the show isn't for 60-year-old women, number one. And then she's all, you know, you're going to have to talk to your Aunt Fran because she's pissed at you, too, with the JFK things. You know, we liked him very much. And then she goes, and who couldn't? Because he was some hunk. Prove my point right there. I go, what did the guy do for you? Did he do anything for you? Memories of him saluting the coffin of his... Oh, please, if I see that picture one more time.
He had no idea what he was doing.
Look, he was a great guy. He lived his life here in New York, just like many of us do. They keep saying a regular guy. Went into the bars and actually drank and talked to people. All right. Any other regular guy dies, what happens?
Well, and you know what?
He'd still be down in the bottom of the ocean.
And you know when he saluted his dad during the the funeral procession.
Oh, you think at 3 he thought that one up himself?
No, but they have footage of the Kennedy family on vacation.
Yeah.
Where Jacqueline was teaching John how to salute.
Of course.
So if you see the footage, you see her bend down and whisper, salute.
Do the salute.
And he saluted. He had no idea what he was doing. He
He
had no clue.
Didn't even remember it. But, I mean, the coverage and everything, a little bit of overkill here, people.
All right.
I'm tired of hearing the reasons why it is. They're all on the news. Tom Brokaw, today is wonderful to see John F. Kennedy Jr. was a man who lived his life like many of us would like to live our lives. John, tonight on Nightline, 18 continuous hours of coverage of John Kennedy with me, Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. We start with photos of John as a zygote in the womb of then First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy. Here it is, the pictures of the JFK sperm as it swam up Jackie's crotch, fertilizing the egg that would later make John. Well, how much more can they do, for God's sake?
Wow,
This is wonderful. Here's John attaching himself to the wall of the womb. We're going to do this a broadcast in real time, so in 9 months from now, I'll still be on the air. We'll do the delivery. Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. Here's Jackie in labor. Look at John's head poking out. Already that full, thick head of hair of his popping out of her gag. I'm getting really tired of it.
Wow.
We don't need more Tom talking. And it's all the same stuff.
Yep.
John Kennedy was assassinated. You see little John saluting the casket. Oh, that's the billionth time we've shown it today. We're a prize. Here's John playing football in Central Park like a real human being.
Anthony, what's up?
Yo.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
All right, go.
Hey.
It's funny that Anthony's talking about that. I wanted to send an FU out to Tom Brokaw. I was listening to him the other day, and he says, and JFK Jr. is playing on the way to Martha's Vineyard, where there's fine vineyards, people in white, lots of tennis courts. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because they have nothing left to say.
Exactly.
You know what? End your broadcast. There's nothing left to say.
Done.
I know.
Martha's Vineyard. Let's go back 10 billion years and talk about how Martha's Vineyard was formed. The glaciers pulled back north after the Ice Age, leaving deposits of soil, which later turned into the tragic location of John's cave. Who is this Martha, and where is this vineyard? We'll be doing an exclusive report, me, Tom Brokaw, tonight on NBC Nightly News, about Martha and her vineyard, the place where John was trying to fly to.
Thanks, Anthony.
You guys are the greatest, man. Keep it up.
All right, man.
Later.
Bye.
I'm sorry for the people that are really touched by this and stuff. You know, it is a sad thing, but I've had it with the coverage. Let's move on.
Mr. Brokaw, do we have footage of John's first duty after he was born?
Yes, the potty training of little John Kennedy. Here's a picture of his first dump, which I believe was cream corn or some type of spinach, from the disgusted look on older Jack Kennedy's face. You may have seen that look later on during the Cuban Missile Crisis. But this one is because he smelled John John's first crap, which we have exclusive pictures of. Running down the beach. Here he is smelling a little flower that Jack gave him on the beach. Here they are on the rowboat again. Oh, we've showed that one 10,000 times. Here's the Challenger explosion. Has nothing to do with John John, but we just don't have any new footage of John John. We've shown it already.
Danny, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that it's just horrible how they overcover some of these deaths like they do with Diana. And, I mean, they keep saying all over the news how he led such a quiet, graceful life.
Yeah.
Well, why doesn't the media be quiet and graceful and shut up about it already and let the man die in peace?
That's the kicker, too. It's lovely to see the Kennedys getting the privacy from the media that they've been at.
I've heard him say this.
Yep.
You know, they've cordoned off the area around the church so no press could get in. But we have a satellite camera filming every step of everybody. You know, because we appreciate the privacy that they wanted.
Surprised
They showed
don't have
everything.
a camera in the coffin.
Very good, Danny.
All right.
All right.
Paul President showed Charlie the Tuna taking a bite out of John John's ass down there before they took him up.
I guarantee the news agencies did everything in their power to try to get a picture of JFK after they took him out of the water all bloated.
Of course. It's probably be on Rotten.com in no time.
You think?
They took pictures with that little robotic camera.
Yeah.
And we have them right here. Due to the graphic nature of these, we'll be giving you a warning. We are going now to the bathroom of the Kennedy compound where Al Roker will try to find any pubic hairs that might have fallen out of John John during him taking his last leak.
I mean, what are we looking for, people? The coverage has been the same crap rehashed 800 times.
Carolyn Kennedy, now all alone, the last remaining member of what was referred to as Camelot.
Play your Camelot one more time.
Now, Katie Couric in the kitchen looking for scraps of food that John John may have salivated over before that tragic plane crash that claimed the life of him and his piece of ass bride.
Wow. All right, we're off to a great start today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tom Brokaw, for stopping by the radio show today.
You're welcome. Continuous coverage of the John John memorial services from now until the year 2010.
Could you do us a favor and stick around for the show today? We'll just pop in pop to you every once in a while.
Sure thing. I'll keep you updated. We ran out of footage, so I'll be making claymation characters to reenact what it would be like if John John was still here. Here he is. Wait. Okay, he's walking to work at George Magazine. Look, he's being a regular guy. Tom Brokaw playing with a claymation figure of John John. I'll keep him away from the little airplane, people. Don't worry.
I don't think your mom's going to be talking to you for a while.
My mom could kiss my ass.